This video shows how to use and navigate in Codejig User Portal. Homepage shows a list of your apps. Each tile represents an app or command. The links allow you to execute a command or to switch to corresponding app. Let's start by creating a new app. Each app has an owner. App can be owned by you or by the company that you are working for and administrate. If the app is owned by the company, one has to create company account and provide the basic details about the company. Please enter correct data when providing company information since it can be used for accounting purposes. This app will belong to me personally. The app has been created successfully. It is shown as yet another tile on the home page. It is running and you can switch to it. The app has been built from default template, which shows links to the documentation. Let's return to User Portal and look how this app can be modified. Click on Develop link transfers us to Codejig Builder. Let's make a minor change. Add a button to the app. We go to Web Page Editor, drag the button on the page, and give it a name. We save the page and build the app. The app has been built successfully, so we can deploy it and check if our changes are visible in application. Navigation in User Portal is made with Menu, which is located on the left side. Let's add some users to our app. We can do it by navigating to the Users section in Menu. There are two types of users: Codejig users and app-only users. App-only users are created within a company. They do not have access to Codejig User Portal, and their authentication is performed by app itself without involvement of Codejig Authentication Server. To invite Codejig user, just enter his or her email address. After pressing Add User button, user is added to the list of users. By clicking on the table row, User Profile page is opened. On this page, we can manage user access to our apps. Press Update button allows user to access the app and save the changes. Notice that we can grant access to the app to the invited user even if he has not yet registered with Codejig. Once he creates an account, he'll immediately have access to the app. App-only users are managed by you and you define their login names and passwords. For adding a new app-only user, just fill in all fields and press Add. Access management for app-only users is the same as for Codejig users. Let's navigate to Subscription section. Here we have several tabs which contain information about our licenses. For example, in User Licenses tab, there is a list of users and apps that are accessible to them. In Developer Licenses tab, we have information about purchased, in-use, and available developer licenses and other information. Free Basic Builder Plan allows for a single developer only, and therefore we cannot buy more developer licenses. To do it, we need to upgrade our Builder to Professional Plan. To upgrade our Builder to Professional Plan, we need to add a credit card and therefore navigate to Profile section. In this section, we can add payment cards, change primary email, and set a new password. Codejig stores partial information about payment card and uses it to enable recurring payments for services purchased by user. We can have more than one email associated with the account and can reset own password. To explain the concept of container, let's first create one more app and navigate to Builder page. As you can see, we cannot deploy it because there are no available containers. Container is a set of cloud resources used to execute the app. Each app is executed in its own container. One can have many apps, but only those that have containers can be active at any given moment. You can imagine the app to be the driver and container a car. You can have a lot of drivers, but only those that are in the car will be driving. The rest will be idle. To make the app available, we navigate to Manage Apps section and click on Manage My Containers. We press Update button. Drag out old application from container and put new app into it. Do not forget to save your changes. It takes some time to apply the changes and restart the containers, usually about 20 to 30 seconds. Now let's return to the Builder page. As you see now, the app has container and we can proceed with deployment and open the app. Notice that running apps have green circle in the top left corner, and apps that do not respond properly to health check have red marker. In Containers tab of Subscription section, we can see the overview of our purchased containers and how they are used. We can also acquire more containers if we need to run more apps. In Own Apps tab, we can add new app or new deployment instances of existing app. Financial section contains detailed information about purchased services, sent invoices, made payments, and so on. You can create and manage several business accounts. The new business account can be added while making a new app or ordering a trial instance of Kojic ERP. If you administer more than one business account, you can select the account you are currently working with in corresponding option field. If there are any messages for you from Kojic team, they will be shown in Notification section. In Help Desk section, you can submit any platform issues or bugs you might encounter. Describe the problem and the steps to reproduce it. It will allow Kojic support to address the problem faster. It is always helpful to attach a screenshot or video of problematic behavior. Provide the version number of core and the version number of application. Version numbers can be looked at by moving mouse over the information icon in top right corner. You can attach more files if necessary. On the App Management page, you can rename your application, check container status, and select the one to be used, start or stop your app container. There is a list of users with access to the app. Aliases tab shows alternative domain names that could be used to access the application. Contact Kojic support if you need to access your application by different URL. Backup tabs shows the list of backups made for your application. Backups are stored each hour, then each week and month. You can easily restore your application from backup or even clear the database. Builder Management page is similar to App Management page. You can see the list of developers who has access to this builder. The other tabs show list of apps located on this builder and its aliases. Here you can also create new application or add a new locale. The locales are shared by all apps located on this builder. The last tab allows to restore builder from backup, if it were necessary. When you stop or start the container, it takes some time for the operation to be completed. You have to wait until operations completes before trying to execute next start-stop command. If you try to access the app in stopped container, you'll see the self-explanatory error page. There is a Help button on all the pages of User Portal. Use it and read corresponding section in Kojic reference to get a better idea about a particular functionality. Our overview of Kojic User Portal is finished. Now it is time for you to try it and make your first app.